You seem to think that if there's a problem and you resolve it, there could be no damages from that problem.
There were no, not that he told us about it.
If your roof leaks,
Right.
and he calls and says, roof is leaking, and his couch is ruined, and you fix the roof.
Correct.
You understand you can still be responsible for the couch?
Yes.
Okay. You say that he owes rent for 3 months. Is that your contention?
February, March, and April.
Okay. Was he given his security deposit back?
He was given his
Prove it.
security. I have a rent receipt for January,
January.
which was we gave him that because he couldn't pay in January.
I never couldn't pay. I never had a money shortage. I worked every day.
But was your security deposit?
Never returned back to me. He told my new landlord that he gave me security deposit back. He never gave me no security deposit back.
He used the security as the January's rent.
January's rent.
If he was honest, he would say that.
Hold on.
It would have
Do
been
you know
on the
if he
lease.
applied your security to the...
No.
You can sit, Gretchen, you can sit. I don't have any indication on this receipt that it was credited against a security deposit. That doesn't make any sense to me.
No, it was just written as rent.
Yeah, that's a big problem. That's a big problem.
He thought he was doing good, my father, by doing that, by allowing him
Well,
that.
he might have
That's
been
all.
doing a good thing, but he didn't keep the records well. What about last month's rent? Because he paid first, last security.
Does he have proof of a last month's rent?
That's his testimony, and I believe him. Do you have any proof that he didn't?
Oh,
No,
so I have to have proof.
We have to go
that
back
he
8 years, and I have no proof.
Okay, so April is now taken care of. Would you agree?
Okay.
So the dispute has shrunk from 3 to 2.
Correct.
And if we take your word for it, it's 2. And if we take his word for it, it's 1, except you claim to have offset it. Did you pay into an escrow account?
No.
All right, that's what you need to do. When you're
Okay.
withholding rent for damages or uninhabitability, you need to pay it into an escrow account. And it's for exactly this purpose. It's so that they don't get to come in and say, he didn't have the money. And then you say, I had the money. I was withholding it deliberately because of the conditions of the apartment.
How come he didn't tell us about the new couches when he bought them in August that he paid $3,500 and...
He says he did.
Definitely did.
It's open to my colleagues for more questions.
All right, so I guess we didn't do so well.
Can I add something?
No, hold on. Do you have any pictures or proof of the damage that you say you suffered to your couches?
No, I don't have.
Why?
Because I wasn't going to press the issue. I was going to take the loss.
There was no damage in the living room.
Did you ever go into his apartment?
Yeah.
Y'all been in my apartment when I wasn't there, son?
Yeah, when we had to go...
When the contractor was there.
Yeah,
He's
you've been
never
in my
met you guys. It's unfortunate because your father-in-law is not here.
Right.
To answer a lot of these
What
questions.
could we do?
But that doesn't mean that he's not telling the truth.
I'm not saying he's not telling the truth.
I have a question.
I'm not
You're
really-
like, this is impossible.
I have a question.
So you're basically
No,
saying that
what
what
I'm
he's saying
saying
is not true.
about a leak a second time in the living room. The living room is in the front of the house.
And the
The
bathroom's all the
bathroom's
way
in the back.
Okay. All right. We have what we need. The parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you all.
We have deliberated and we have reached a verdict, but it is not unanimous. And what we have here is the end of an 8-year relationship, landlord-tenant, between what appears to be a great tenant and a great landlord. Mr. and Mrs. Lorenzo, you have established that there is a rent in arrears of, we say, $1,600. All three of us are united that you've only proven 1 month's rent. However, we also feel that Mr. Smith has suffered damage. We've seen the evidence of that. Judge Juarez and I believe that he proved essentially $1,600. Judge Tawaldi disagrees with us. She feels that Mr. Smith has proven more damage to his property and therefore would award $1,900 to him. However, the majority rules in this court, and Judge Juarez and myself believe that both of you have proven $1,600 worth of damages. So therefore, the net verdict is 0. And that's the verdict of this court, and we wish you both luck going forward.